Hey, family.
Hey, family.
Welcome back to Let's Stay Married Together. We just want to take a minute to share with you guys something that we feel is very important. A lot of things going on right now in our culture that is speaking to the importance and the need for one another. I know, like you, I was shaken to my core by the loss of Twitch. Um, and everyone's talking about mental health, and a lot of people are having conversations about the importance of checking on one another. Um, and with that being said, I just wanted to say that I hope everyone out there is doing well. I hope that you're taking care of yourself and taking care of the people that you love. And just to encourage you, everyone's been saying it, but check on those people that you consider to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
I really pride myself with those that I feel that I have a connection to, that I feel like brothers. I call, man, I text, hey, you good? Is everything okay? And sometimes we take things for face value, and there are people who just appear to be doing well. They appear to be strong, they appear to be healthy, and we take things for granted. So I want to encourage you to check on your strong people. Check on those people who from the outside may seem like they have it going on, things are well, but take the time, send a text, have a conversation, and when you are blessed to have an inroads to someone that you can talk to and share things on a more intimate level, take the time to do so.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes even those that you feel like you're the closest to, sometimes every conversation can't be had. So is I can't imagine what his family is feeling right now. Um, but as a wife, you would hope that anything that your husband is dealing with, that he knows that he can talk to you. But what happens when you can't? What happens when those conversations or things are going on with you that you don't feel to open up and share with your mate?
And first and foremost, even as we check on one another and we do those things to try to connect and stay connected, um, your health internally is first of all your responsibility, and you have to take the time to know when too much is too much. The Bible speaks in Joshua 1 about the importance of good success. And I was really blessed by something that I heard by Pastor Joseph Prince. And he said that when the Bible speaks of good success, that not all success is good success. You can be successful, make a lot of money, doing something that's very lucrative. And if that thing takes away from one, your time with your mate to stay connected, if it takes away from your time with your family, or if it takes away from your worship, it may be success, but is it good success?
Wow.
Because good success brings a level of balance.
Mm-hmm.
Good success doesn't enrich one area of your life while depleting others.
At the sacrifice of something
Exactly.
else. Sure.
So the first thing to ask yourself in your pursuit of your goals and the necessary sacrifices to be successful, you have to stop and ask yourself, is my success good success?
That's a good question.
Is it robbing me of my relationships? Is it robbing me of time that I can never get back with my children? And we all know that success, there are sacrifices that have to be made, but only you know what is at stake. Only you know those things that are being stretched. And you want to make sure that in your pursuit of your goals and your dreams, you don't neglect the relationships that matter most.
Mm-hmm. That's really really good. I don't think I've ever thought of it that way, but that's a great question that
Yeah.
internally that only you can answer.
Right.
I'm successful, but is it good success?
Yeah. And we've
And at what cost?
yeah, absolutely. And we've all heard the saying, not all money is good money. But success works the same way. Not all success is good success. You can be a public success and be a private failure. And I think that is something that we, as men, particularly, we have to look at. We are really good. Our stage life is often very good. We're good publicly. We're good before the people. We're good when we have to do presentations. We have to stand before people, or just among the guys. We appear to be good, but in private, we struggle, and we're often finding ourselves in a place of torment internally. We have to be very careful of that. Because a lot of men suffer in silence. So it's very important. So I can only speak to the male aspect of it, but it's very important that you don't allow, with social media and all these other things, you don't allow yourself to be successful publicly and be failing down on the inside within yourself. So that is very important, that we are watchful of our life balance. We're watchful and we're mindful of the harmony and the cadence of our lives, so that we can easily identify where we're deficient and when we need help. And it's nothing wrong, and it doesn't make you any less of a man or woman to ask for help.
Yeah, and so ladies, my sisters, let's make sure that we are praying for our husbands. To some degree, we may not even comprehend the type of pressure that they may feel, being responsible, even godly responsible as the head of households, and what the climate may be like around them. So let's make sure that we are taking the time to pray for our husbands, pray for our sons, to make sure that they understand and recognize their worth and their value to us personally. And even if they can't communicate, or things are going on and you sense it, take it to God. Yeah. Even when they can't talk to you, there is the assurance that we have that when we talk to the Father about our husbands, He can get to them in ways that we can't. Absolutely. So, take heart in that. Continue to encourage them. Continue to lift them. God's got them. God's got us. But this hit home differently.
For all of us.
It hit home differently. So hopefully you're taking the time to love on purpose, yeah, and be more mindful and thoughtful of one another and cherish one another more than you did yesterday. Yeah. Every day.
And my pastor tells us often, ignore nothing. Listen to the sound of your home. Listen to the sound of your children. When you see shifts in moods, shifts in temperament, changes in the way we react to one another, listen very closely and be sensitive to know when you have to put on the brakes and take time for one another. We all work hard. We all have our plates full. Our agendas are full, but you have to listen to the sound of your household to know when there's dissonance, when something is not right, to say, okay, let me put on the brakes, take a little time with my daughter, take a little time with my wife, take a little time for the people that matter most, because as we've seen this last week or so, the slightest thing can go unnoticed and you be shifted into a whirlwind in a moment's time. So it's very important that you take the time to be attentive. As always, our hearts and our prayers go out to Twitch's family, his wife, his children. What they're dealing with is unimaginable. And so it's important that all of us, as a community of married people, to pray for them, to be concerned about them, to send that kind of love their way, because it's not just them. They're in the public eye, but there's a whole lot of people that are hurting that you walk by every day and have no idea what they're dealing with. So let's just be, even particularly in this holiday season, just be more mindful of the people around you and take the time to listen.
But that's why we're doing what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Because we recognize that even staying married, we need to do it together. You need a support system. You need people praying for you. You need someone to rely on. You need examples. You need mentors. All of those things is really what Let's Stay Married Together is about. We can do it. We just do it better together.
Absolutely.
All right.
Neither of us is as good as both of us. Mm-hmm. So let's stay married together, guys.
All right.
All right. God bless.
You.
Peace. Take care.